Ever since I moved to Germany 2 years ago to study, here are the 5 mistakes I did and what I would do differently. Let's stop pretending like moving to a new country or starting uni for the first time. The second time is a smooth transition. I realized that university is not all about aesthetic looks and going out. Hi, my name is Treasure. I am a student. I'm a student at Hochschule Bielefeld, T.r.e.a. I am currently going to my 5th semester and I'm studying industrial engineering. When I first came to Germany, I made a lot of mistakes. I stayed silent, let my pride control me, and honestly, I was my biggest hater. And in this video, I will be speaking about these 5 mistakes. And I would advise anyone who is watching this video to not do them. Mistake number 1, I let my ego keep me quiet. Ever since I moved to Germany, it has only been a few months that I started speaking German regularly. Mind you, I moved here 2 years ago, and what I was doing before is I wouldn't speak German because I believed that the people that will hear me won't think I'm a native or won't think I know how to speak German. Basically, my ego was not having it, me feeling and also me sounding like a beginner. I know it's actually ridiculous because I'm not German, that's not my native language. My native language is English and French. So what do I mean? I want to learn German at the same time sound native. This actually, right now it doesn't make sense, but back at the time, I didn't want to sound like a beginner basically. And because of that, I kept quiet a lot of times. There are many times that even just to say hello, like to the busfahrer, to the bus driver, I was just shy and get this anxiety and get out of the bus so quickly because I did not want him to feel or hear my broken or unfinished German. And this just made me stay quiet all day in my room. I did not interact with anybody. Maybe if you are an international student because I believe you can speak English. But if I know you are a native German, no, I won't speak with you because I know you can be able to detect my broken German. And so this kept me quiet for almost 2 years. But one thing that made me change from this way of thinking is I was never gonna get better using this formula. It had almost been 2 years and I had nothing to show for. No certificate, no actual German, no sense of communication because I wasn't speaking it. And I noticed that people that will come here 5 to 8 months, they are already speaking German. And I'm like, what? The only difference between them and myself is that they chose to open their mouths. They chose to sound stupid. They chose to fail so that they can be able to grow. And I am only realizing now. Okay, so to anybody watching this video, whatever language you are speaking, don't be afraid to speak it. Speak it. Let's say all the bad words so that you have room for the good words. Mistake number 2. I was too terrified to be in my own space and I wasn't fast enough to adapt. I know it's like 2 points in one, but I feel like they go together really well. Let me explain. So from where I come from, I have a lot of family. Like I have a lot of family members. I also have friends at the side. And so I have always been surrounded by a lot of people. And even though I am here in Germany and I do have family here, when I come back home, it's basically just me and God. You know, so I did not feel at ease just having my own space and just breathing in that space. And so I just didn't know what to do with that time I had for myself. So what I started doing differently was watching podcasts when I was eating so that I don't feel alone. But from those podcasts, I was able to understand better that being in your own space is quite okay because you can literally do anything you want. And that's how I started content creation, creating content from my little apartment. It was about 14 meters square, making get ready with me videos or daily vlogs. And I got to just enjoy my space when I came back home, have intentional Netflix and chill and not just doom scrolling. Had my prayer time with God and had my studying time, and I just really got with time, especially during the autumn/winter period, to really be and connect with myself at the end of the day. So to anybody still feeling like they have this eerie feeling when they are just with themselves, it's okay. I want you to know that you are the best. You're your best company, in fact. You're the best person you could ever be with, and you have to love yourself and love being in your space. And I'm not saying that it's bad for you to go out with your friends. Please Do feel free to go out with your friends, enjoy, but the thing is, at the end of the day, you're gonna come back to your space, to your room, to yourself. And how do you deal with it? You just have to embrace it. If you have things to work on yourself, do that. Whatever help there is to it, and just love yourself. I know I'm sounding motivational, but I think that's the best step, or the first step, for you to grow out of any mistakes / problems ish. Yeah, I sound so unserious, but I'm really serious. If you're able to love your space, if you're able to love yourself, then you want better for yourself. You want more for yourself. And that's how you just keep attracting, again, the law of attraction. You keep attracting positive things because you believe you're a positive person. You believe you belong in bigger spaces. So yeah, I just think that's a very good place to start when you want to grow as a person. Ooh, this is a good one. The third mistake was I was studying for exams and not studying to know, and as a privilege. Let me explain. So knowing that, it's university, I need to be the best, I need to have all A grades. It took me a while. My first math test, I failed. Not because I didn't know, but because I didn't know how to manage my time. And so once I answered, I can vividly remember my third question, time was up, the teacher took my paper, and I was bawling tears. Like, I was literally bawling because what do you mean time is up, And so I understood, yes, it's good to want to have the grades and everything, but there's more to education. For exams, you have to understand not only the concept, but how you're also going to enter. I think exams are more of strategy than more of how much you know. It's how to apply how much you know in that short period of time. But aside of that, education is not just exams. Okay, I had to learn the hard way that I am not what my grades are. For sure, I want better grades so that I can be in better spaces. But again, whatever you have or perform on your exams is not the end of you. There are bigger spaces, there are bigger places you can be in if you believe in yourself. And if you take education seriously, you have to understand that people don't have the privilege that you have. I'm talking about girls and children in Syria alone. I'm talking about people in Zambia, in Kenya that would love, in fact, kill to have the opportunity that you have to be in a classroom, to have textbooks, to have a teacher that can answer them. And so when we just go to class with the mindset of, oh man, another day, instead of I can finally learn something. And I know it's very hard to have such a mindset, but you have to get out of that shell of comfortability into a bigger place of always not having to try too much to get something. In education, if you can try, if you can strive more than even others, it doesn't mean you have to be the smartest. You just really have to have the curiosity to know things. And if you're able to use that opportunity, especially as us students, because the world expects us to study what you want to study, okay? Be interested, be involved with what you want to do in your life. Take it seriously, because no one is gonna study for you. No one is gonna use this time that you have, this opportunity that you have to study, to do it for you. You have to take that into control. You have to figure it out. And that's what time in university is all about. And I just want to encourage you that don't focus on cramming, okay? Maybe 1 or 2 weeks to the exam so you can pass, because that doesn't really guarantee that you will understand or you have understood the knowledge, which is the real principle about exams. But focus on studying what is going to help you or what you're going to need in the future modern grades. And understand that you are in a position, you are in a place, you have the choice to do what you want to do, and many people don't have that choice. And I just want you to be more involved in that and just really understand what that means. Use that choice you have to be the best version of yourself that the world is yet to see. I'm really sounding like a motivational speaker. I cannot help. This is a good one. Third mistake is, I need to breathe for this one. Fourth biggest, I think this tops everything on the list, is me being my biggest hater. I kid you not. And I'm probably waiting for the best to come, and I see people jogging maybe in the morning or after classes in the evenings. They're just jogging, and I'm seeing, wow, in my head it's like, how do you have that discipline to like leave what you have and go and jog or run? You know, I always wanted that for myself. But like ever since I came here to Germany, I really enjoyed the landscape and the scenery you had, that space you have to run, and seeing people doing that. I wanted to do that, but guess what? I didn't. And it's not because I didn't have running clothes or so. I had some, still using it to today. The thing is, I did not think I was that kind of person. You know, in my head it was like, no, there are just certain people for this. You know, like people that are athletic, people that, I don't know, running 5 to 10K marathons, and basically I wasn't that person, or so I thought. I told myself that we've never run in our life. We were never the athletic type of people. So why are we trying to incorporate that? Why are we trying to do that right now? And the thing is, when you even unknowingly say these negative things, or things you just bring down yourself before anyone is bringing you down, your mind has a place called a subconscious mind. It records every single thing you say, whether it was as a joke or not as a joke, okay? Whether it was personal or not personal. And the more you repeat it, the more it stacks up and it believes that. And so I just believed I wasn't that type of person. And so I'm not gonna jog because I don't think I'm that type of person, right? Or when it came to scholarships, I would see my school sending like different opportunities, and I'm like, oh no, this is not for me. I am not A grade. Okay, I am A grade, okay? But I believed scholarships were like for this Harvard type of students, you know? People that got it all in their minds, everything figured out. And I just will not send my application in because I believed I was not meant for it. Like, as I say, I was my biggest hater. Before the world could tell me no, I already did. I won't apply to an internship or to an opportunity. I wasn't open for anything because I just like, I wasn't good enough. It kind of worked for me. Like, who do I think I am? And saying this thing constantly, hello, I wasn't living my life or the life I wanted to live, right? It was like, where the wind blows me to, I'll just go. Because anything that came to my life to support me or to hold me, I just say no. But after listening to a lot of podcasts, reading a lot of books, thanks to my dad and my mom actually are very good book lovers. They always read one, and they gave me a lot of books before I came to Germany, and I've been buying from Amazon. Thank you, Amazon. So I've been buying books that I hear from my podcast, or the ones I already have. For example, No Excuses by Brian Tracy, or Let Them by, I forgot her name, Mel Robbins. Oh my days. Different type of books like that. Disrupt or Be Disrupted by Vicky Ner. I don't think I said her name well. But these people literally inspired me to believe in myself more. My biggest supporters have always been my mom and my dad, but it was so sad that even despite I had people believing in me, I was not believing in myself. And I had to change that real quick, because I'm like, no, I cannot just have a simple life and I'm not taking what life is giving me to use it to my own advantage. I knew I was gonna be more. I always wanna be more. My parents always said that 24/7, but it's one thing to say it and it's one thing to do it. So when I had this mindset shift, by the time there were no opportunities for me, I think. That's what I thought. So what did I do? I created an opportunity. I started posting online about, again, different videos, different vlogs. By then I was having a bit of commentary, hey, post this, or we need a video on that. And because of these comments, I started outsourcing different information to share to people. And that's how I became the content creator that I am today. Whether it concerns scholarships or different study tips, or my degree program, which is industrial engineering, or different things on student life, how to overcome them, how to live life in Germany. And I want to outsource to many other things that if you stay tuned, which is like on this channel, my Instagram and TikTok, which is Study with T.r.e.a, and also on my LinkedIn, Treasure Jing, where I post regularly scholarships, not just what my school offers, but scholarships that I see, like literally any opportunity that I know is legit and there is an audience for it, I post about it. So you want to check it out to always be informed. Maybe you can see something there for yourself, or you ask me directly, hey Treasure, I need this, or can you help me with that? if I can, which I always try my best to, I will send you whatever information you want. So I decided to be this bridge to anybody who thought like me, to anybody who felt like they could never get a scholarship, or to anybody that they felt like they could not do this whole jogging thing because it's not their culture or it's not their aesthetics, or they just don't have the body for it. I'm a living proof from that type of mindset to where I am today. I think, was it 2 days ago, I ran 6K, 6.4 kilometers in 39 minutes, and my average pace was about 6 point something. I'll put it on the screen. This might not be much to some people, but for somebody who thought this could never be her, that was me. And mind you, I went for that run in the evening, so tired, did not have any interest. But I told God, no, I want to do this in my life. It is a sport. This is something I personally enjoy. I admire from others. Why can I not put it in myself? Why not me, right? Talking about scholarships, I left from a mindset of I'm never going to have a scholarship, so I did not get a scholarship at that time, to a mind of whatever opportunity that is going to benefit me and my future self, I'm going to get it. That type of mindset brought me 2 scholarships. So I have been awarded 2 scholarships from my school. I have been a keynote speaker at one of the most beautiful events in my school, and different other places that I have gone and have been in, and spaces that I have owned because of this mindset shift. Not because I was born with it, but because I chose to not stay in such a bad mindset. And to tell anybody that's watching this video that you can also change from that. You're never too bad or too deep or whatever I was thinking back then. If I could do it, someone that was bedrotting, tired, did not want to go for groceries and whatever, to somebody that even when she's tired, she still goes to grocery shopping, because guys, I don't like that thing, but I do it and I buy the healthy food. Yeah. And doing different other things at the side, you can definitely do that. 100%. Okay, this is getting too long. Let me move to the 5th mistake, okay? Now, the 5th mistake is, it correlates back with the 4th mistake. I was too scared, and so I shrinked. Especially when it came to like presentations and just in a space where people are listening to what I'm saying, I would just like zone out and be like, oh, like in my head, I'm like, I cannot do this, I cannot do this, I cannot do it. I don't know why I had that mindset, guys, but I was there. In my head, like we're talking, mind you, we're talking with people, and in my mind I'm thinking, hey, this is not for me, I cannot do this, why am I even here? And I had to like take control of what my mind is saying and be like, hey, not the time, not the space, not the energy, wrong person. Took back that control, took back that negative thought and put it in the bin, okay? And said, no, if I am in this space with these people listening to me, then I have every right to give it my best. So I stopped shrinking when people are listening or speaking to me. I earned the room. I have been reading this book ever since my mom recommended it to me. It's How to Own the Room by Aviv Roskop. I love her. Like, I don't know what to say. And I love all the people she has interviewed, spoken with, because these are women. These are women. Like, with this book, I fall in love every single day with my potential and with the women who have done it, because it just gives me so much hope and so much determination, no motivation to become and grow and again own every single room I am in. And I'm not saying with ego, but I'm saying it with discipline, I'm saying it with consistency, I'm saying it with belief, right? And so if you want to own the room, whether it's in your presentation in class or you want to be a public speaker, like I will love to. In fact, I am a public speaker. Again, you see what I did there? So yeah, you should probably get this book. I might even put like the Amazon link down if you guys just want to, I don't know, get it or something. But yeah, reading books like this are not wastage, guys. It really changes your mind. And if you want, you can write in the comments like the different podcasts / books I have that I read on a regular basis. And They inspire me. I think I made a video of the books that I love. If not, I'll make a video for you guys. And let's get back to the topic. Yeah, I had to understand that I'm actually meant to be in the space that I am right now and take full ownership of it with what I say, with how I speak, and how I position myself. And this came with a lot of practice, obviously. I would literally speak to myself in the morning how I want to be addressed, every depth I want each word to carry with. And listening to podcasts again helped me shape my wordings and how I spoke. And this made it, well, easier, I would say, to be in those rooms, to recognize that I am in a room like that, and to take ownership of that room in different sort of ways. And yeah, basically, these are the 5 mistakes I did and what I would not be doing and what I recommend you not to do. I hope you can take this back home with you and start implementing as fast as possible, because you deserve to be in the spaces you want to be in. You deserve to earn those rooms. You deserve to build the life you want to live in, right? And so because of that, you need to be intentional with everything you do. So back to the messages, because I am active everywhere: LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, and now here. I usually get questions from students about applications, and sometimes even out of applications, like out of schoolwork. And I'm like, I spend my time answering them and giving them the best information, maybe what types of scholarships they want to get in this, how can they do this, like, can you review my cover letter or my motivational letter, some, different things like that. And I'm like, you know what, why not spread my audience? So if you have any questions for me on schoolwork and out of schoolwork that you think I can answer, then just ask in the comments. I can make a video about it, or if it doesn't require a video, I will just answer you in the comments. And yeah, I hope you really liked this video, because I think I did. I really did. I hope we see each other soon, aka in the next video. Bye. Not gonna lie, very tired, but God said I should do this video. I think I like my fit too. Very comfortable trouser from Fashion Nova. This very cute cardigan. Cute cardigan from Shein. The bandana, because my twists are all over the place. And so yeah, that is the fit.